Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'd like to talk to you about the Gene Cafe. This is the CBR-101. It's a coffee roaster. Actually, I really like it. It's nice and small, it's compact, it's simple to use. It does get kind of warm, and for that we've got this muffler heat cooling chamber here. When I've used it inside, I have set off the smoke alarm, which is over in another next adjoining room from our kitchen, but it doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. It's not putting out any smoke or anything like that, just hot air and maybe a little chaff. So yeah, underneath this protective shield we have here, we have the off-axis rotation for the roasting chamber. You simply grab it and you can set it down in the included resting stand right here. And also included with it is a coffee roasting guide. For me, personally, I will run the time and temperature at about 480 degrees for about 13 minutes, and that's on the borderline for a dark roast. Maybe a little bit less, probably, I kind of watch the beans, watch to the chaff in the middle of the section gets nice and light, or a nice tan caramel color, and the beans are dark. Anyway, so I'll go through the steps of how to set it up. So you pull out your coffee roaster here, and a couple of features I like is it does have a latch on it that holds it in. You can see there is one of the exit heat vents, air vents, and there's the other back side. This is glass and clear. It's like a borosilicate glass, so that makes it safe to use at these high temperatures. So you open it up and you can see we do have this aluminum shield on the inside and a secondary vent screen that is over here, and that does get cleaned periodically every rotation by this little flapper. This goes back and forth and it will clear the screen of some of the chaff and debris. So we're looking down in it, and what you do is you get up to 200 grams. Now what generally fits in here is 100 grams, and this is about 100 grams right here. And so you'll just literally just pour 2 scoops in and close the lid, and you'll slide it on in here like this. Now then you close the lid and basically turn it on for the amount of time, and you can see it shows the temperature. So here's what I had it last time. It's 482. This is the hottest it will get. I find it takes about 12 minutes to get up to 482 degrees, and after the first crack I usually turn it down to about 470 or so, and let it run out the rest of the time at that temperature. So anyway, you adjust the temperature here, and you can adjust it any time during the roasting process, and you adjust your time here. It starts off at 15 minutes for a normal minute, or a normal or initial setting, and then you can adjust up and down from there. And that can be adjusted anytime during the roast period. So pushing the on button starts the roast, and pushing it off will start a cool down cycle again. I really like that feature. It's nice, it's simple, it's easy to use. You got your on and off, you got audible signals to let you know what's going on. One thing that I didn't like is the fact that I couldn't change it between centigrade and Fahrenheit. Now, US version is locked to Fahrenheit. The international versions are locked to Celsius, and that's due to a hardware configuration change on the CPU inside the Gene Cafe. I like to do my cooking in centigrade, and just probably from being an engineer and whatnot, but I can do the conversions easy enough, and yeah, work it that way. So yeah, so looking over it again, I said you get a white measuring cup, you got a nice stand that comes along with it, a manual that tells you a little bit of how to use it, gives you some instructions on things to do if things aren't working right, and different things on what to do and what not to do and how to use it. Overall, it's made some amazing coffee. My first time ever roasting, and the coffee was very good actually. I didn't over roast it, didn't under roast it. It turned out really well. I've roasted probably twice a week, only maybe a half a cup each time, and that was enough for the next day, day and a half or so. And I like the fact that I can do a small batch and have the coffee ready for the next day. And I must say that the coffee comes out amazing. Not over roasted like your Starbucks, and not bland and disgusting like your McDonald's coffee, but really good, really good coffee. And it's really, really simple to use. So overall, I really like the Gene Cafe. I think it really produces a good cup of coffee. And if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll get back to you. Please like, share this review, and again, ask me if you have any questions. Feel free to ask, and I will answer.